Welcome to Football with Cheese. So I'm going to put off my Bengal video because tomorrow I'm going to make two videos. I'm going to go over 10 to 12 offensive free agents, maybe 10 to 12 defense. We'll have an offensive video and a defensive video. And where I think would be like the best fit that would really help the team. Not necessarily a prediction, just where I think would be the best fit for the player and the team. So look for those two videos tomorrow. Probably do offense first, defense second. This video is all about off-ball linebackers, what's going on position right now in the league, and there have been a bunch of contract extensions or re-signings at the position this week. So I want to touch on those contracts and what I think of them. So make sure you are subscribed so you never miss a video, and turn on that bell for notifications. So off-ball linebacker used to be more important. It's a passing league now. Last 25, 30 years, most teams pretty much play nickel, which is 2 linebackers, 5 defensive backs. Used to be a lot of teams would play base 4-3 defense, 4 defensive linemen, 3 down linebackers, and some still play that, like on early downs, but most of the time teams are in nickel, which is just 2 linebackers. And some teams actually in nickel play a big safety in the linebacker position. So really only 1 true linebacker is on the field. So you don't need as much depth at linebacker than you used to years ago. But like I said, most teams are in nickel, so you do need 2 linebackers. But it's a position where you can find good players in day 2 and solid starters in day 3. So let's go over 4 linebackers recently re-signed or signed an extension. And we'll start with the positive ones, the good ones in my opinion. Zack Baun. He was maybe the best off-ball linebacker in the league this past year. He was a bargain free agency for the Eagles. I believe they signed him 1 year, $5 million. I could be wrong on that. And he helped them win a Super Bowl. He was outstanding all year. He was even better in the playoffs. He's one of the best coverage linebackers in the league. He forces turnovers. He's very good at punching that ball out, the peanut punch. He's very good at intercepting passes, got the ball skills. And he signed a 3-year, $51 million deal. $17 million a year seems like a lot for an off-ball linebacker, but he's worth it. He's a playmaker, one of the best linebackers in the NFL. Good job, Eagles. Bobby Wagner has re-signed with Washington 1 year up to $9.5 million. Bobby Wagner was, I believe, in the 2012 draft, so he's 34 years old. So he's getting up there. He's probably close to retirement, but he's still one of the better linebackers in the NFL. He is so good against the run. He can get off blocks, and he's a good blitzer. He's a slight liability in coverage, obviously, because of his age. He's not able to cover like he used to, but he works really well in Washington's defense next to Frankie Louvu. And he's a leader in the locker room. And also, Washington, they have a lot of cap room. So they may have overpaid him, but they have the cap room. They've got to use it somehow. So that makes a ton of sense. So I like those 2 signings. But there were 2 more that were head scratchers to me. Okay? Derrick Barnes, Lions. He's 25 years old, went to Purdue. I was high on him coming out of the draft in 2021. I thought he'd be a 3rd round pick. He fell to the 4th round. Very good pick. Lions have drafted as well as anyone in the last 3 or 4 years. But they just gave him a 3-year, $25.5 million contract, $16 million guaranteed. Barnes was about to become a free agent. So the Lions wanted to wrap him up before he had a chance to hit the open market. But Barnes missed all but 3 games last year. So he's coming off an injury-plagued season, and you guaranteed more than half the contract. Plus, he's not even the best linebacker on the team. Jack Campbell is the best linebacker on the team. Over $8 million a year for your second-best linebacker. And like I said, you can find players like this. He was a 4th-round pick. You can find players in the 3rd round that can play linebacker in this league. So I'm a little surprised the Lions did this. And then we have Terrel of the Bills. He's been in the league 3 years, so he had 1 year left on his contract and just signed a 4-year, $50 million extension with just over half guaranteed. I was shocked. I still am shocked. So Terrel Bernard was a 3rd-round pick out of Baylor. A little surprised. I thought he'd go more like 5th, 6th round. But it looked like a good pick. In 2023, he had a very good season. And he just wasn't the same player last year. He wasn't nearly as good. I think part of the reason, actually the main reason, is Matt Milano didn't come back till December. He missed almost the entire year. And just like Barnes, Bernard's the 2nd best linebacker on the team. Matt Milano's the best linebacker. So you just gave 4 years, $50 million when you had 1 year left to evaluate him to your 2nd best linebacker, in my opinion. And when Bernard had Milano play next to him, he played a lot better. The Bills don't have a ton of cap room. So this was definitely not what I expected. I would have evaluated him 1 more year, see if he returned to the 2023 form. The linebacker position, like I said, is not what it used to be. If I have an elite player at the position that's great in coverage, it's great at stopping the run, it's a great blitzer, then yeah, I'll pay him. But if I don't, if they're just above average or solid, let them walk, replace them with a mid-round draft pick, and use your cap on more premium positions like edge rusher, defensive tackle, quarterback, left tackle, corner, positions like that. Fred Warner, for example, 49ers, one of the best linebackers in the league. Yep, I would keep him. Obviously, Zack Baun, Bobby Wagner, people like that. But check this out. Fred Warner was a 3rd-round pick of the Niners. Zack Baun, 3rd-round pick. Bobby Wagner, 2nd-round pick. The best rookie linebacker is Edgerrin Cooper of the Packers, 2nd-round pick. Probably should have been a 1st-round pick, but he fell. So you can find really good off-ball linebackers in rounds 2 and 3. So why are we paying guys? Let them walk, use a day 2 pick, and day 2 picks are cheap. Devin Bush and Devin White, I still remember the 2 Devins in 2019 were both top 10 picks. Both were total busts. Devin Bush is still in the league. He's actually done better with the Browns, but still not worthy of the top 10 pick. So the position is just not as important as it used to be. I'm shocked that Derrick Barnes got that money. I'm shocked Terrel Bernard did as well, especially when the Bills had another year to evaluate him. But let me know what you guys think about the position. Have you heard of Derrick Barnes or Terrel Bernard before this? Obviously, I have. I remember when they were drafted. So, like I said, look for the video tomorrow. I'm going to go over free agent fits. We'll do offense, then we'll do defense. And subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Like the video. Turn that bell for notification. You guys know the routine. Share this with anyone who loves football. We're trying to grow the channel. We're at 59 subscribers. We're trying to get to 100 by the draft. We got about 6 weeks. Free agency is next week. I will be doing daily videos. It's going to get crazy on Monday and Tuesday. Can officially sign Wednesday. So look for those. Check these videos out if you have not. And have a wonderful day.